Open statement or
That's
we
your
going
call.
question? Huh?
That's your call.
I thought we had a lot of fight. Was a really good game, and what we talked about is we've been on the unfortunate side of a lot of wins and losses this year. But our guys, what I told them is, hey, if you can stay consistent and play the way we played tonight, and Duke's good. I mean, Duke's a really good basketball team, arguably the #1 team in the country. I thought we did a really good job, and we had a lot of in the first half. I thought we had great player and ball movement. Thought we really shared the basketball. We were able to get out in transition. I just thought they made a few more plays than we made, and obviously Cooper is as good as advertised. And I think he's the difference in the game. And if I got Cooper flag, I might win that too. But he's a good player, and I think John's done a good job assembling a really good group of guys around a really good superstar. So we'll learn from this. We'll try to get better. We'll continue to work. I think our guys understand that we're capable of anything if we continue just to stick together and grind and play good basketball. So, questions?
Kevin, what was it like seeing Trey Parker start 6 for 6 from the field and 3 for 3 from perimeter?
I'm getting really excited about our young guys. It's taken them a little while to come into their own. But, Paul has shown some moments last game. Now you got Trey Parker and Bryce. All three of those guys are really working hard. And we needed them to develop. Obviously, we don't have Mike James, and so we needed another guard to step up and play well. And those guys are starting to contribute, and I really like that.
What were your thoughts on Dontrez Styles' game tonight? Obviously, got off to a hot start at the 4 fouls in the second half. Took him out of the game, but just your thoughts on his performance tonight.
He was good, Corey. He was locked in. I thought he, came out focused. We scheduled Kansas so we could have in the non-conference to prepare us for any atmosphere that we're going to be in. And obviously these are two of the better atmosphere, Kansas and Duke. And we didn't play well early at Kansas, but once we settled in, I thought we played them even throughout the entire game. I think that really helped us. Dontrez was one of those guys at Kansas that didn't play well early. I thought that game prepared us for how we played today, and I thought he was good. I mean, he came out, he was focused, he made shots, he was active, he drove the basketball, and even rebounded the basketball.
All right, Coach, outside tonight, 7 of your last 9 losses became by a combined of 17 points, I believe. What's just your assessment of your team's ability to not be able to close these games and be on the other side of the win column?
We just don't. We don't have a superstar. I thought when things got really tight for Duke, I mean, everybody in the entire building knew who they were going to. We've got a bunch of really good players that obviously need each other to play well, and so we don't have that closer in every game. We don't have a Jaquel Joyner, Taquavion Smith, or either DJ Horn or DJ Burns. And so that's one of the reasons why you have to figure out at the end of the games, like, who is playing the best basketball and try to get them involved. That being said, I love our team. But this is one of the groups that, when you say team, we have to be a team to win because we don't have that guy that can go off for 20 points a game. Obviously, John did a great job down the stretch. There was one person that was going to touch the ball at the Wake Forest game and also here, and it was going to be Cooper. And so we don't have that guy right now.
Kevin, the slippage occurred late in the first half, early second half where they made their run. What were some of the things NC State was lacking then, and what were some of the things you guys did well when you closed the gap?
Well, I thought the tables turned a little bit. We probably should have been up 7 points at half. I thought they missed the call when the ball got thrown out of bounds, and it kind of shifted a little bit. We obviously they came down, they threw it out of bounds, and then they got that 3-point play, which cut it to 4 points. And I think the momentum shifted. Basketball is a momentum sport. It shifted, and they went into halftime, and then I thought they came out very fired up at the end. To start the second half.
And then when you flipped it, your guys were doing well in the second half.
Yeah, we just we settled in. I remember the score. I want to say maybe 41-37, somewhere in there, and then we settled in, and we knew on their home floor, obviously that they're going to make some runs, and we just never we didn't want the game to get away from us. We relied on our defense. I thought our defense was really good again tonight, but I'm proud of our guys. We scored it a little bit better. We shot the ball better than we've done in the last few games.
Questions with Cooper as a screener. It looked like you guys were doing some things differently than you would normally do defensively with Don Trez. You trying to stay out of switches against Cooper, and how do you think your team did?
Yeah, Cooper's tough, man. I mean, if you put a small guy on him, he's got great size and he's take you. So we try to stay with like matchups in this game. We typically would switch 1 through 4, but it's hard. It's hard to switch against him. And then we went big, and I thought he did. Ben fouled him a couple times, fouled him on a 3-point shot. That's what makes him a good player.
What was your message, sir, to your team at the end here and going forward? I think you got about 5-6 days off, I guess, for the next one. What's going forward? What do you want to build on?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to continue to play. We don't take moral victories in this program. We just don't. But we got to continue to get better. And unfortunate thing about us is we got to continue to work. And everybody in this team, obviously, when you look at the talking heads, they've only got 5 of us that's going to make the tournament. And so we all have to continue to get better and continue to work for March. It's an unfortunate thing because I think we got at least 7, 8, 9 teams that I think are tournament worthy. But we all got to continue to get better and continue to get better and continue to get better. The one thing I've asked them to do is, can we get consistent? I didn't think Ben played great today. Marcus didn't have a great game. Trey did and Dontrez did. So how can we all get on the same page, and what do you do if you're not scoring the basketball? Is there other things that you can do that we can count on as a staff going into every game? Like, this guy's really good, but what's your second thing that you can do other than scoring the basketball? And just stay consistent. We got to stay locked in, and obviously losing is tough, but when you're playing better, I think we're playing better. We just got to get over the hump, and we will. I don't know when it'll happen, but we'll get over the hump.
Your 3 best 3-point shooting nights have all come on the road in really tough environments. Is there a specific reason why we've seen that here in Lawrence, but not necessarily at home?
Yeah, I got to figure it out. I mean, we didn't even do a shoot around here, and we made shots. I mean, maybe we just don't go. Maybe we just won't practice at our own facility anymore. I don't know. It's just shooting is it's a confidence thing. We've worked the last day because that's all we had in between of being shot ready. I didn't think we were shot ready, and most of them we were standing high and low and then shoot. We wasn't shot ready, and I just think we made shots, and we're not as bad as we've shot the ball over the last 2 weeks, and we made shots today, and we just got to continue to do that.
Speaking of confidence, it seems like Michaels was a bit rattled during the second half. He had those 2 air balls, sat him for 11 minutes during that half. What was your perspective on his composure there and how you're going to boost that morale?
Yeah, I wouldn't call him rattled. I mean, not a guy that hit the shot. You can't call him rattled. I just thought the shot clock was running down and he had to take a shot. And now everybody that shoots an air ball, you can't call him rattled. I just thought he just missed a couple of shots.
It's all right.
Good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.